cannot use in the future, but uh, they love to go out to find themselves what they like, what they did not like, or something like that. Mhm. So learning center is the answer for our next generation or the next generation as generation C and reskill and upskill for transform organization to organization. The most important for organization need to think about the what is the problem of the organization and where is organization standing now, the budget, financial, and how many year for finance, the bank situation, finance, or something like that. If you have a lot of problem or so many staff, you need to terminate and reorganization as very popular last 5 years or something like that. And new challenge that is going to have an impact on the organization in what form. So this one is very important, and I will show you more about the question. It's like how our organization ready to transform, and then organization will have the new way to solve the problem, but in order to enable the organization to move forward sustainably or just move forward but not sustainably, or so this one is very important to think about the sustainability also. And I would like to show you about the new generation, the future of the Asia. What is human capital or UNICEF concerned too much about the young people in India, even though in Thailand or in Singapore or in Asia? It's about uh, we concern about the 21st century skill. More than 50% of Indian young will not have the skill for 21st century job report by UNICEF. Every day, nearly 100,000 young South of Asia, a large sports stadium of young people enter the labor market. Almost half of them not on track to find 21st century job. And what is 21st century job? 21st century job is component with the talent, capacity, young, and government should invest a lot of money for human capital is also combining education to workplace readiness, soft skill, technical skill, and entrepreneurial so that young can easily adapt to the work environment. And I would like to tell you and show you a little bit of what 21st century skill, including the first including is like communication. Communication is mean sharing thoughts, question, idea, and solution. And the second thing of 21st century skill is collaborate. Collaborate is mean working together, share the idea to get a goal, and work as team. I already this one is the second C. And the next C, third C is critical thinking or design thinking. Our topic today, looking for the problem in the artery or static or SWOT analysis. The problem need to think about the worst case, about the good catch or very something like that. This one is design thinking, think out of box or get out, go or think out of box. For example, think out of box and go out from your comfort zone, safe zone, challenge a new thing that you never learned before, something like that. And the last thing is like creativity or innovation skill need to serve for the AI, for the AOT or Internet of Things, something like that. This one is very important for future of India for new generation. But I think for the India, very popular and very strong for the AI because the big name in the world for the India of the AI, right? And IT or agriculture, yes, that's good. And a lot of engineering also in Indian people. Okay, so for the Indian disruption, why we need to reorganize or transform organization for the future because the disruption affect the brands. Disruption technology affect a lot of people, affect a lot of skill, affect a lot of births, affect a lot of living life, affect a lot of so many things. We will disrupt by disrupt will affect to everyone in Asia or global. So from World Economic Forum 2019, economists has said that the World Economic Forum 2016 meeting that by 2022 at least um, 54% or half of the global workforce need reskill and upskill there are because there will be a lot of work if they go repeat by technology and AI. So let's see what the branch includes effect disruption, including the media, education, energy, and healthcare, which will be replaced by digital media, education technology, sustainable energy, and also biotechnology. And for the research of management, new skill for the new workplace, IBM has made a report or label stating that more than 120 million workers around the world need to develop new skills. In addition, must develop the ability to adapt time management and AI together as a team. So, uh, beyond that, I said about the 4C. So we need to think about the 4C. Critical thinking, collaborating, and creating, and everything is very necessary for 21st century skill. That's why we need to collaborate, work as a team, and put communication together. If you have the problem, communication is like the best way or the best solution for the future or nowadays because if you don't know, you need to ask. If you don't know, you need to communicate. Otherwise, you will not success in the nowadays or in the future. So, new skill for the new workforce. Vacancies are good at technology skills, social skills such as communication, sympathy must be improved and critical thinking skill to allow workers to make things that AI cannot do. This one is the overall of the soft skill. If you want to know in depth, so do research, because if we are in school or in university, the first thing need to research and ask and share knowledge thing with your friends and communication, also sympathy with your friend, with your teacher, or everything, something like that. And five important skill in modern work need in the future, or um, essential for skill in 21st century is like language. The first one, uh, nowadays, new generation in Thai, they says Thai and English is not enough. They have the option for the Chinese, for the Korea, for the Japanese, the other language to communication, maybe to language is not enough for new generation or something like that. And the next, the second important skill in modern world is like using computer. Need to fast with the computer learning. You can just add, for example, just finish PowerPoint in 10 or 15 slides is about 5 minutes. That's why Canva, for example, Canva company from Australian, they very success during the COVID-19 because they apply for Canvas program to present the PowerPoint and sell the program account. It is very success and gain a lot of profit during the COVID-19 because everyone work from home and need to have a good presentation, and and also Canvas is very easy and very beautiful for the picture and easy to use with the file or something like that. This one is the second important skill for modern works. And the third skill is analysis, calculation. And the next one is communication interactive, but also have the necessary skill also. And let's see about the five important skills in modern world by interesting addition careers such as salesperson, high care for the sick people, old people, it's like specialist to look after sick people, old people, and teaching, driving part-time, food waiting, and gig worker. And next slide, I would like to show you about four certifications for three motivation. For the four certificate, four certificate, for the four certification factors and three motivation, including creating a balance in life and work. You need to work hard and play hard at the same time together. Happy mental so effect to your key performance indicator in organization. So need to have good health, good mentor. Or that's why nowadays it's like we have life coach, a lot of life coach or positive thinking coach mindset. Positive thinking, look, everything is not the problem. This one is like of balance also. And the second thing for the certification for factor for motivation is like receive sufficiency compensation and have received support from management and having training to improve skill also and get a new opportunity. For example, myself also, I have a new opportunity as a nowadays. I have like maybe that's why in India it's like my second home because too many friends and academic friends from India uh, give me a lot of opportunity to public speaker to show up my knowledge to practice myself or something like that. Okay, and let's go to three factor that motivation factor that's motivation, including by aside from being satisfied with birth, there are three factors that motivate you to want to work, including career as one means. And the next one is increase salary and benefits. And the last thing is like better work balance. Needs more vacation, need more money, incentive or something like that. But now during COVID-19, I don't think we have a lot of incentive. We have, if we still have a work, it's okay. Otherwise, we unemployed. But it's okay. Under government or something like that is good, but it's low benefit. Okay. And for the upskill, as I told you, this one already, so I need to script for this slide. Otherwise, not uh, I cannot point to human capital because this one I already give you example and give you example some constantly upskill and the updating. The first thing is all about the collaboration, as I told you, already told you, always told you. And the second thing is like the power of the web. Go to old school about the high school friends or university friends to hang out together because we share some knowledge and some new things because too many occupation in many multi occupation or we have the variance of career for um, high school friends and university friends or something like that. So need to constant to upskill and updating with your old friends, your school. And the next thing is like don't mock the MOOCs. Five, know where you are going. You need to think about yourself every way, every day. Um, what are you doing now, or what you're gonna go in the future, in the five next year? Do you have a plan, any plan to success in the future or something like that? This one, know where you are going. And next, when you're gonna retire or your wage and salary after 20 years, you have enough money to look after yourself, something like that. That's why it's skill and upskill for soft skill training is very important and popular in Thailand nowadays, and I think also in Asia and Western also because it's the option. We not learn like the physics one, physics two, physics three for the subject that very hard. In Thailand, we serve every student and to be a professor, but after they graduate, they not do the to be the professor at all. They go to like the learn for the short course such as the startup program or trading stock market. They want the money and work from home, work at home, something like that. So this one need to answer yourself or answer uh, asking yourself every day. Now where are going? And The last one is very important. Ask for your help. Don't be shy to ask. For example, myself, I always ask my student to updating or something that I never know about the AI and teach me peers. And I will practice and practice and practice. And after that, I can do that. And my student, no need to no need um, teach me anymore. So ask for help if you don't know. Don't be shy. Um, okay, for the design thinking, let's start. Design thinking is the one of soft skill and the legends or trend for design thinking is probably it's not the new trend, but is important because um, everywhere also talk about the also innovation or startup trend or innovation trend is related or the foundation of this thing from design thinking. And design thinking is developed from about architecture program or product design in architect from 20 years ago. We have only like 3 steps from past how to design the product serve to customer. So what analysis and strategy if you in management, you need to put in strategy management, SWOT analysis, what the pain point, what the strength, what the opportunity, what the threats, and what is business or something like that, right? Very easy. And for the design thinking, from part, we have only T, T choice or sorry, T step of the design thinking from architect. From the part is like about first step is like understanding. Second is ideation. Third, step 3 is like prototype. But from Stanford, this school design thinking, they not change, sorry, apply to 6 steps. The first step of design thinking, Stanford, this school design thinking process. Step 1, need to empathize. Empathize, what is empathize? Empathize is not just understanding your customer, but you inside your customer. You not just sympathize, but you empathize. Empathize is mean you not pretend to him, but you are him, something like that. Empathize including the first one interview, the second one is shadowing, and the third thing is like seek to understanding, and the fourth thing is not judgment. Don't judge, uh, don't judge the customer, but understand them, feel how they feel, something like that. Is one the step. First, very important because it's empathize. Empathize everything that you say, you as a customer. And the second thing is like concern about the define. Define is personal, low objective, decision, challenge, and pain point. Uh, this one concern about the how pain point of customer, how they think of the product and user experience. This one very important, and then define what the problem. And then step 3 is like share the idea, ideate, including about the first one is like share the idea or idea worthy, diverse, converse, yes, and thinking, and priority. This one is very important or something like that. And go to the next step. Next step is step 4 is prototype. Prototype is mean including mock-up, storyboard. Keep it simple, fail fast. Because if you fail fast, so you go to step one very fast, very so comparative with the competition, so you will win with the other company. So after, if you fail fast and you move to the step one very fast, so repeat it again and again fast, so you will succeed fast comparative with the other company. So fail fast is very important in the process of prototype. And if you fail fast, don't feel upset or something like that, because if you fail fast, so will be very fast. Also, you will think about the other thing or the idea very fast comparative with the other, and irritate quickly. Also irritate quickly for prototype. And the last step is like test. Step 6 or last step is like the test. Test is mean test your prototype. Is it work or is it not work? Or how to compare or how to implement or something like that. Um, Test is mean understand impediment and what work, what is not work. So what we're gonna do next, or in the future, or reloop again, or role play and irritate quickly, something like that. And also, I would like to show you for easy understanding what is the design thinking. Um, very easy, and this one always show my student in my class credit for Sean Wagen Delish is a 1.5 minutes. I would like to show you. Okay, let's see.
उधर मत करो, रचिता आप जाओ यहाँ से.
Hello. Hello. Am I audible to you? Voice check. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
So you have completed.
Okay, so I would like to show you about the new slide about the sympathy and empathy. How different about the first step for sympathy and empathy is empathy. Definition for empathy is I feel how you feel, but for sympathy is I know how you feel. It's quite a difference. For design thinking, we use empathy. I feel how you feel, not sympathy. I know how you feel. Empathy is mean if I'm broken heart. No, if one of my friends she's broken heart, back up with his boyfriends and cry a lot and worse mentor and not good, cannot go to work or something like that. So if I empathy with her, with one of my with my best friend, I feel how her feel. So I just sit beside her and crying, same as her, something like that. But for sympathy, I will go to hang out with her and go out with her and uh, just say like, oh, just forget it, move on. Too many guys in this world or something like that. This one sympathy, but empathy, I will sit next to her and crying with her. That's all difference. For design thinking, you need to empathy about the customer, the user experience, where define about their pain point. What is the pain point of customer? Where when go position and define to after empathy and define that the user experience, something like that. So let's go for our topic about the other one. Introduction for Industrial Thailand 4.0. Nowadays, our government wrote a nation capital plan or nation plan for next 20 years. Our government invests a lot of money to new generation and also in old generation as well, because we are going to old and aging people in next 2 years. So our government as Payujan Ocha is like prime minister, they wrote about the nation plan for next 20 years is related about the invest to human capital for the smart industrial, smart city, and smart people at the same time. So we have a lot of plan for industry, and they build a lot of airport in the second city, not the main city, um, and do a lot of and invest a lot of money to people, to the our student, our next generation to apply for creativity and innovation for the smart Thailand, for Thailand 4.0. So I will show you what is component of motivation for people that need to develop or human capital is very important, because it concerns component about of motivation of people, system, communication, working environments, management styles, compensation package, measurement and feedbacks, and also the last thing is like recognition and the reward. Reward is very important if you work in organization. Otherwise, if you don't have the reward to your employees, so they don't feel happy to work for you, for your organization. So money talk is always important in our country. I think so. So this one is example for fun and motivation in the work environments that encourage fun. Employee have to a lot of energy, build the energy for human, for our staff or leadership, do something, give the chance for something that our staff never do that before, or the program set the program or develop the human, develop the program something that change for answer the future 10 or something like that. And The needing for motivation is like the greater self-esteem. Give them a chance and greater self-esteem will follow. And also enhancing for their works, team spirit, sustainable motivation, positive thinking. This one very important. Positive thinking. You need to give and take. Think everything is like the positive. Don't think negative with the people. Just forget it. Something that if someone do something that very bad to you or something like that, you just forget it and uh, just leave it behind and go for the future. This one is something of positive thinking. And I show you here the part of employee performance, including thinking in the term of the system. The second one is big sequence of small and decision. And third, the human side of operation. Fourth, developing insight into your business system. Five, adapt the system. Six, changing the system. Seven, continue being proactive. And eight, caring for the system. Nine, employees know their side of the wall, know the other side of the wall. Empathy, such as you like employee, how leadership gonna do that, how they feel that, something like that. And the last one is like challenge, understand and improve the system. And also this one I would like to show you in spirit of motivation of the teamwork. First one you need to carry makes a difference. Please them from the heart. Team building, what love got to do with you must to have pride in your belly also, and motivation, leadership and affair of the heart. And the human side of the teamwork, this one is component of how employees show they are committed to each other. And for the employees development of the challenge, including focus training on needs, be both based on flexible, learning is intentional. Don't rely on the facility, make learning effective. Get it to them just in time. JIT in product engineering, production engineering, right? For the industrial engineering also, get it to them just in time. JIT is a first come first serve or something like that. And also customize the training, hire the most appropriate trainer and suitable trainer for the programs for the future 10 innovation or something like that, and have you employees develop action plans. And the last thing is include experimental learning. Also focusing on the next slide about the cultural change and new value, including empowerment, individual, social content, improvement and brand ambassador mindset, lead with brand and positive thinking, think out of box. And this one I would like to show you about the personal quality improvement, including about the personal quality improvement. First, motto to lead by, uh, and second thing is excellent service, zero in one zero defects, re-engineering your thinking, think out of box, and positive thinking, soft skill. The fourth thing, having faith in the quality, sign your works and benchmark the best and benchmark the next best. And for the 10C concept of quality of people and HR development program is about human management program is like capacity and confidence, challenge, criteria, credibility, uh, conquest, competitive spirits, communication, cost of opportunity, compensation, and consistency. And for getting the job done, need to plan the entire project. Schedule your time, keep track of your progress, store and retire important information, tip up to potential crises, and provide for a backup plan is problem arise. Communication your progress and results to important others, customers, boss, and also co-workers need to work as a team collaboratively as always as I told you. And the next slide, I'm focusing on the main factor affect a person's performance are including about the knowledge, skill, and motivation, and also environmental, also inside and outside the organization, and the outcome, output, and profit each year, as I told you on the first slide. And this one, the high performance of the pyramid, including spirit, mental capacity, emotion capacity, physical capacity, is also is like the create the pyramid of high performance pyramid. The top of pyramid is like spiritual spiritual capacity is like provide a powerful source of motivation, determination, and endurance. It's very hard, but we can do in the future or something like that. And this one, the five key factor of strategic talent of the design thinking. Right talent for the task, right number to be efficient, right time to export opportunity, right attitude to become variable, and right context to well perform also. And for the talents version is like what do I need in the future? This one the first question for talent vision. You need to answer about the talents, the talent employee about what do I need in the future. How can I develop myself to be well-rounded? And I want to be the technical orange, or I must have social concerns. I must hold the right value of the first and life, and I must positive attitude, or I must learn the art of thinking, as I always told you. And this one, strategy, talent at statistics. Know how to plan the strategy, know how to allocate resource, life and work proactive, aware of mission and having ability to feel full delivery, and having a sense of partnership and stewardship, such as including integrity, gratitude, value, vision, decent conduct, and entrepreneurial mindset. And also this one, the talent development, positive thinking, as I always told you, and investment in state development, happiness, will work hard, good health, good mental relationship with your friends, with your co-workers, with your team worker, with your leadership, and work-life balance. This one is very important. And this one component of the talent is like mindset, intensive, and excellent contribution, achievement, critical thinking, design thinking, strategic thinking, out of box thinking, confident, patient, high IQ, high EQ, high AQ, high MQ, high SQ, high CQ, addict, interpreting, uh, positive, positive, positivity, sorry, and learning. This one is a component of the talent management and put them to develop the program involvement and special project, shadowing experience, mentor, one-to-one coaching, indoor workshop, delegation of decision making, SWAT, job resort training center, and opportunities to cover the senior job, opportunities to be a team leader, communication involvement, surprise and customer visits, and participation in a progress of group research. That's all for my PowerPoint or my knowledge that I would like to share with you guys. Thank you so much, and I'm also sorry if there's something that not even good because I'm not quite well. Okay.
Your presentation is a very excellent presentation and very knowledgeable presentation, and it's a guiding tool for the young generation. Not many students are there.
One moment, please.
Yeah, are you able to listen me?
Okay.
Okay, so it is a very good presentation and excellent lecture and very motivated. You have given motivation to our all the young faculty members and the students. Lot many students and participants are here. If they have any question, one or two question quickly. If any of the participant is having any question, please ask quickly. So the information lecture was very wonderful. Yes, please.
Sir, one question. Sir, one question.
Yeah, please.
Yes.
Uh, my question is, ma'am, what are the future expectation in terms of jobs and in terms of salaries or the income? I mean,
Yes, I
how,
think.
yeah, I think that is enough. That how do you feel that in future, in the coming days, what will be the status of the manpower for income and for jobs?
Yes, from in my opinion, for the new types of job and the option or secondary of career in the near future, trend and innovation, I think it's like logistic, is door to door delivery. But for ourselves, for the HR is something for serve to labor area. In such as in Thailand, we have a lot of people educate or experience or graduate from engineering, but we cannot apply. So maybe we input or open the soft skill and new skill to apply to serve, because in university cannot do or something like that. And this one is some work that serve for soft skill is very important, and for the new trend is about SEO, Internet of Things, technology, AI. Some kind of work is served for this one is very new trend for the career. Yes, sir. That's all.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Any
you.
other question? Dr. Pooja Sahu, you are here?
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you. So thank you very much for joining us. Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
madam, for joining us, and all the participants from different part of the globe. Thank you very much. Puya Sahu, would you like to say something?
Yeah, thank you so much for
Thank-
give me again
Yes, sir.
opportunity. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, sorry.
Yeah, please tell
Yes,
Puya
ma'am.
Sahu.
Thank you so much, sir. And thank you so much, ma'am, for your important time to share with us. And it is a very nice presentation, ma'am. And I hope in future we would like to meet you again. And thank you so much, ma'am. And we love with you all, ma'am. And
Okay.
I hope we will see again and again in this platform. And thank you, sir, for guiding us to interact with the ma'am and some knowledge gaining from her. Thank you, ma'am, and thank you, sir.
So thank you all the participants. Now the meeting is over. One more important thing, your feedback are very useful for us. So feedback link is available in chat box. Please fill up the feedback. Okay. And it is also available in the WhatsApp group which we have created. So please fill the feedback. Okay. Thank you very much. Now the meeting is concluded. Thank you again.
Bye bye.